Restrictions and weather. We do have an air traffic control restrictions that we are desperately trying to meet, so we do request you take your allocated seat as quickly and as safely as...
Welcome aboard. My name is Richard Hay. Beside me up front this afternoon, your First Officer Nadia Ismail. Very warm up for this EasyJet flight to Corfu. Penny is leading the cabin. You've already met. In a moment she'll introduce herself and the rest of the team to you, take through a safety brief. As that does contain important information, please do give that your full and undivided attention. Well, first off, apologies for the late running of today's flight. This aircraft has just come back from Tivat, where it picked up significant delays due to weather in the area. We do have an air traffic control stop restriction at the moment. That is in about 15 minutes time, so many thanks for your help there getting on board and getting seated quickly. Just loading the last tags into the hold. Fingers crossed once that's done, we'll finish up this paperwork and get you on your way. Flight time today is going to be in the region of 2 hours and 40 minutes. Just looking in the system now, cautiously optimistic that we should hopefully be airborne in about 20 to 25 minutes. As Penny did mention, there is a fair bit of weather in the Adriatic area at the moment. That is the reason for the delays and the air traffic control slots. There's actually a very large storm cell right overhead Corfu at the moment, unfortunately, which I have been tracking, which has been causing diverts at the moment. But I am cautiously optimistic that by the time we get there, fingers crossed, that storm shell will have moved off to the east, and we should arrive and get you straight in on the ground for a lovely calm evening. So let's cross our fingers for that. I'm doing the flying, so in the cruise I'll come back to you with another update on the weather and the arrival time. But for the meantime, thanks for your patience. Please make yourselves comfortable and enjoy.
We're now going to take you through the safety features of this aircraft. Please pay attention to the illuminated signs and crew instructions. The location of the emergency exits is shown on the safety card and is demonstrated by the crew. Please make sure you know where your nearest exits are. They may be behind you. Emergency lighting will guide you to an exit. In an emergency, leave all bags on board. To fasten your seatbelt, push the metal end into the buckle until it clicks. Pull the loose end to adjust and unfasten by lifting the mask over your nose and mouth and breathe normally. Hold the mask in place with the strap. Pull on each side to adjust. Put on your own mask before helping others. If we land on water, take a life jacket from under your seat. Remove it from the pouch and put it over your head. Pass the tapes around your waist and click together. Pull the strap to adjust. You must not inflate your life jacket until you're outside. Once outside, Inflate it by pulling the toggle. If it doesn't...
Have been released from their seats, commence with the following duties. In the meantime, we do kindly ask you to remain seated with your seatbelt securely purchased. Do let us know. For example, a £3.20 breakfast tea could provide and the front of the aircraft for a seatbelt inspection.
You do need to remain seated. This cabin is now secure. secure, so you need to remain seated, infants on laps with seatbelts securely fastened. Thank you very much.
Speaking to you sooner, as you might have gathered, it's been quite a hectic flight as the flight's progressed. There's a lot of weather, as I said, back in Gatwick. We basically arrived at Corfu and took a holding pattern just to the west of the airfield, as you might have gathered. Now, if you had been looking out the windows, you would have seen a very, very large storm cell just sat just off to the north of the airport, putting out a lot of thunder and lightning. So for that reason, unfortunately, we have elected not to make an approach into Corfu at this time, just because I think the weather conditions are simply too dangerous to do so. We've spoken to the company. They have asked us to divert to Athens, so that is currently what we are doing. We're going to get on the ground in Athens in approximately 40 minutes time. We're working on the plan as we go, so once we get to Athens I'll have more information for you. Obviously I do apologise I haven't been able to get into Corfu today, but as I said, that storm cell was simply too large and violent for us to even consider making the approach. Once we've got to Athens, as I say, in about 40 minutes time I'll get more info for you, but in the meantime please just remain seated with seatbelts fastened. Thanks very much for your patience and understanding.
For safety reasons we are diverting, but you do need to remain seated with your seatbelt securely fastened, as this cabin is secure for landing in Athens. We do thank you for your patience and cooperation at this time. Very good evening. We'd like to welcome you to Athens. Please keep your seatbelt fastened until the captain has turned off the seatbelt sign and this aircraft has come to a complete stop. We do request you do remain seated until the captain has made a PA. We do thank you for your patience and cooperation. Just please take this time to look in the seat pocket. Thank you very much. Please disarm doors for arrival.
I don't know though, let's see if that's actually good enough.
For about another 10 minutes, I'm going to make a phone call now to our operations department and find out what the plan is, and they'll come straight back to you with more information. Thanks for your patience. It's obviously not the how I would like to be standing here saying hello to you. So just to put things into context, there have already been about 5 or 6 diversions into Athens this evening just due to weather all around the Greek peninsula. When we were preparing to depart today, I watched about 6 or 7 diversions as well from Corfu. So unfortunately Mother Nature just isn't on our side at the moment. When we arrived, as I said, those of you who were looking out the left might have seen the incredibly large storm cell that was just over the airfield. Unfortunately, it wasn't moving fast enough for us to hold there and wait to make an approach, so we decided the safest course of action is to come to Athens. I've been talking to operations, they're just weighing things up at the moment because things are so out of sequence. Not only do we have a very large slot delay potentially leaving Athens here, when we do get to Corfu, as you can imagine, it's chaos at the moment with multiple diverted flights and loads of passengers in the terminal, so they're not even sure if Corfu will have the capacity to take us should we arrive. So they are working on it behind the scenes. The 2 options at the moment are either overnight delay here in Athens and then go tomorrow morning, or potentially refuel now and go to Corfu. We're just weighing up the 2 options. They're going to give me a call in about 10-15 minutes and then I'll have an answer for you. But in the meantime, as I say, I do appreciate your patience. It is frustrating, not where you wanted to be tonight. But when I get more information, I'll let you know. Back to Corfu. Hey! So you will be sitting on the beach tomorrow in Corfu. Good news. Now for the bad news, as I said, because things are just a bit out of sequence, not only do we need to get the fuel truck back, we need to get in the flight planning system. So many aircraft have diverted that we might get issued with a bit of a nasty slot leaving Athens. At the moment, it's sitting about, they've said 1 hour and 40 minutes from now. That can move, so what we'll do is we'll get the fuel on, get these doors shut up, get the ready message. Hopefully that slot will improve. But yes, as I say, hopefully get you on the ground in Corfu tonight. As I said, once I've got a more accurate timeline, I'll let you know, but as I say, that is the plan. We'll go back to Corfu. So thanks again. For you. So good news is we've refueled the aircraft, refiled the flight plan, and we're all ready to go back to Corfu. The slot, which was previously quite a delay, has actually improved quite significantly. It's only sitting in about 15 minutes time from now, so with any of that, we'll call the tower shortly, see the engine started and get you back on your way. Looking at the box now, assuming that we get airborne in about 15-20 minutes time, flight time back to Corfu is going to be 1 hour. It's going to be our projected arrival time into Corfu tonight at around about 12:40 in the morning local time. Like I said, you're watching, as I said, time there is 2 hours ahead of UK time, so that's kind of about 1 hour and 40 minutes behind schedule, so I do apologise for that. I'll come back to you in the cruise with another quick update, but in the meantime, once again, make yourselves comfortable and enjoy the short flight. We've just had to take a bit more of a westerly heading to skirt around the large thunderstorm that initially caused us the issues getting into Corfu. So those of you on the right hand side should be treated to a pretty fantastic light show for the next 10 minutes as we navigate around that storm. So the good news now, that storm has moved slightly further away from Corfu. It's moved to the south of the airfield where we will be able to make an approach. However, speaking to Athletes Air Traffic Control, they have told us it is fairly busy with a lot of aircraft now trying to get in now that the airport has reopened. So chances are when we get to Corfu, maybe holding about 5 to 10 minutes, but at the moment, cautiously optimistic of being on the ground around about 1 a.m. in the morning local time, December time, 2 hours ahead of the UK. Weather-wise on the ground now, weather's calmed down quite significantly. Got a southerly breeze, obviously showers in the vicinity, but much further to the south. The temperature is still fairly reasonable, 21 degrees Celsius. So once again, do apologise for the delay to this evening's flight. Obviously, as you'll sort of see on the right-hand side, the weather though, definitely not to be taken lightly. Despite all that, do hope it hasn't inconvenienced you too much. Do hope you've managed to enjoy the flight somewhat. Thank you so much for choosing to fly with EasyJet, and hopefully we will look on board again in the near future. Just to the south of Corfu Airport. That's actually not due to the weather. Believe it or not, the apron at the moment is completely full with arriving and departing aircraft. So one aircraft ahead of us is just making its approach now, and then they'll have another one depart, and then with any luck we'll be able to commence our approach. So unfortunately I don't really have a rough time estimate for you now. I'm cautiously optimistic that we'll maybe hold in this position for about another 10 to 15 minutes and then start our final descent down into Corfu. So time-wise, maybe getting on the ground round about close to 1:30 now. So once again, do apologise for the delay, but we're doing our best to get you there as and when we can.
Very good morning, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. I would like to finally welcome you to Corfu. We probably could have got to New York quicker. The local time here is just approaching 1:15, 2 hours ahead of the UK. Please remain in your seats with your seatbelt. It's been an absolute pleasure spending almost 18 hours with you guys from London Gatwick, looking after you, and I can't, it's been quite overwhelming how your patience and your cooperation has been with my crew, because it's been a very challenging duty and a journey for yourselves, but I'm glad that we're down here now in Corfu for you to go on and have an amazing, safe onward journey. So on behalf of the captain, Rich, and the First Officer Nadia, your entire onboard crew, Penny, myself, lovely Greg, Jay and Lauren, we wish you all a very pleasant, safe onward journey, and we really look forward to seeing you on an EasyJet flight very, very soon. Good morning, thank you.
The crew, thank you very much for all your help today. Please assign doors for arrival.